Hey everybody, CoolPika here, and welcome back from our Let's Play Earthbound. In the last part, we arrived in Magican, a dream. It is basically inside your mind, in a dreamland you created. We got to see many memories, flashbacks, and interesting odds and speculations. And we confronted our own nightmare. And we have been told by ourselves to come here to Saturn Valley, and that's exactly what we did. And now, as you can see, the stone badge, it is no more. That stone's down. You won't have that soundstone anymore, as you can already see. It is no longer in your inventory. That means we don't have it anymore. And with that, it's time to see why we needed to come here. And as you can see, remember that phase distorter that they were working on? It is complete. Zoom! Who's this guy? The advocate was lost and he was wandering around here. So I just brought him here. That was quite a while ago. Would you like some tea? Ah, I see, you're busy. It looks like things are pretty rough. You take care now. I think this guy's from that digging site that we once saw. At least I believe that's him. Let's talk to the apple kid. See how he's up to. Excellent! Excellent! Everything has proceeded as planned. Dr. Ellis and Mr. Saturn and I worked together, and finally completed the phase disorder. The purpose of the device is to enable intensive travel through space and time. And the prototype, in this prototype, you can only travel to different points within the same time period. It is able to have or to search out the location of enemies. Right now, it is indicating the presence of enemies in the Lost Underworld. We were there. We were actually just there earlier. I wonder. So, the presence of the enemy is actually in the underworld. That's where we were. This makes this kind of convenient. Let's head our way there. Yaha! The Mr. Saturn are incredible folk. And the Apple Kid. He is an exceptional young man. Very different from other kids. Well, anyway, the prototype phase disorder has been stolen. Someone resembling a pig wearing clothes took Mr. Saturn captive. And I bet we all know who this is by now. And he stole the device as well. Let's get in. And we're ready to go. Except it failed. Yeah. Just what we needed. It doesn't work. One thing is missing. But that material cannot be normally found on Earth. Oh, great. Wait, actually, that felt when I was much younger. Have you seen the meteorite anywhere recently? Guys, do you remember that meteorite from the beginning of the game where it crashed? It should be coming back to you now. We have. So, yes. Eureka! That's it! Within just a piece of the meteorite, I can synthesize the material Zactonite. I doubt that your mortal enemy Giygas or whatever will allow you to go to Onan to get the piece of meteorite. But now, Onan's in his evil hands. You must go, though. So take every possible precaution. The Mr. Saturn has introduced their new way developments of their shops. Please check them out before you leave. I wonder let us like it. When you put it that way, doesn't sound good. See, Giygas' bro insisting into stopping us. But first, I'm just gonna rest up here real quick. And so, yeah. Here we go, and with that, we are going to be heading out. Let's just go ahead and head up out here. Okay, now, let's see what's in Mr. Saturn's shop real quick. Not sure what it is. Okay, there's a third Mr. Saturn now. There's a third Mr. Saturn. He'll buy stuff. You get the flame. There's a flame payment you can get for Tam. Yeah, we'll give that to Tam. We'll sell the tail ribbon. There's also the night pendant. You can also take. Give that to Smith. And we also now have piggy jellies. I can at least show what this does. The picky jelly, it is one of the most satisfying foods. It tastes alright when you eat it. It requires about 300 HP. That's pretty good to use, so of course, we'll buy that. So far, probably one of the best healing items in the game right now. Recovers 300 HP, that's actually pretty useful. This will come in handy. So we will buy that. And plus, we need to prepare because we are likely going to be facing some trouble and own it according to what Dr. Anna says. Because if that's true, we are likely going to be heading for some kind of danger. There's already trouble lurking. Alright. Alright, this is that. I think we're good for now. So let's head out. Alright. Now, we must head our way to own it. There's likely going to be some trouble there. So let's be ready. After such a long time, after such a long journey, we are going to head home to see what has happened. As you can see, it is somehow nighttime. And no one's out. And if you try opening the doors, they are all locked. You cannot go in them anymore. No one's out. No one's to be seen. You can just knock on these doors, but no one will enter. No one's here. You cannot open any of these houses. None of these houses will be available to you anymore. Everyone's gone into hiding. Or either abducted by this point. Right now, as you can see, there's no one really here. There isn't really one really here, but however, there is... Well, when we head up, there is something. And as we start heading up, we're about ready to approach them enemies. There they are. Here are the enemies. And here is Giygas' powerfulest force yet. We have the mechanical Octobot, and we have the ghost of the ghost of the Starman. Now the Starman, it is the powerfulest of all the Starmen. This is Giygas' powerfulest force. Giygas is finally bringing out his biggest batch yet. So now it's time we take him down. Now it's time we prepare for the worst. Because now Giygas is ready to take us on. He's not holding back anymore, I'll tell you that. Because he is not wanting us to get that meteorite piece. So we've got to be sure we take him on. The Ghost Starman has Starstorm A. So that's something that is a watch out. Just prepare yourself for this. So now, it seems like Giygas has gotten more powerful enemies. But we've gained a lot of experience in this times. We have the strength to actually fulfill this. Oh. Hold on a second, did we never learn PSI Omega? Oh my gosh, we never actually did learn that move. We actually never learned PSI 10 Omega yet. I'm kind of surprised. By the way, as we go in here, this is the only house you can actually head into. Oh, Jordan, you finally showed up. The creepy monsters running around on it now. Townspeople are barricading their homes, afraid to go out. I'm fine, but I'm a bit scared. Everything will be okay if we sit here quietly. Are you hungry? Do you want to eat some pizza? Yeah, if you could go in here, you can heal up anytime. So yeah, there you go. You still talk to Dad finally on the phone. So if you need anything, this will kind of be like your checkpoint here if you die. Alright. Talk to this dog over here. At this point, You guys might be the strongest force in the world. Rex, right. We've become very strong. Okay, if we go over here. Oh, the lights are still on here. Okay, so I'll see what we don't need. I'm gonna store the Duff Ray real quick because we're not going. Neither this Charm Coin. Now, I'm just gonna make sure I just store stuff up because there's 9 items we're gonna not be needing anymore. So, yep. Here we go there. That's all we really gotta do here. The only room that has lights on is actually Joden's sister's house. But it's actually pretty. Alright, we better head out. Let's get ready for the main force. And now we have to have another enemy called the Evil Eye. Well, they're just an evil eye. I just can't explain much right there. There's not much to say here. This has actually been a long journey. We can show them the power we have. Alright. So, from here on, we're going to start doing PSI Starstorm from here. And actually from that point. Okay, that's very... We need to fire. See if we can learn PSI Omega while we're here, because apparently we have not learned that yet. And I do recall probably learning this before. I've likely did not learn this before Faces of the Nightmare, but for some reason I didn't get it this time. I thought all of our power would be awakened just from that level up, but however that didn't happen. See? Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. I don't get it to 75. Never mind. Now we have it. Katana Omega. It is the powerfulest. You might have already seen our Nightmare used it. But however, it is the powerfulest one PSI attack yet. When we go into these fights right here, I'll show you what it truly does. Now that we've learned so much, it takes up 98 of your PSI. Let's show them. Now we can show you how much power it can take. We are truly powerful now. Time to show you what it's capable of. Check that out. Check that out. Amazing, isn't it? Now that is power right there. It is your powerfulest PSI attack yet. Your powerfulest one, because that takes up like 91. That literally takes up like 91 of your PSI, 98 of your PSI attack. So it is very powerful and very deadly. So now we are a deadly force to be reckoned with Starstorm, Cam's PSI, the bottle rockets. Yeah, this makes us an unstoppable force now. And with that, we have nothing to worry about. At this point, we should just go ahead and storm our way up to the top and be able to get our PSI. Now, as another note of things, I have realized there are other ultimate weapons that you can get for other characters. But I'm not going to be bothering looking for those. But, however, I will mention what those weapons were at some point, if I know what they are. But at this point, there really isn't much to go over with. Okay, yeah, we'll just take care of these guys right here. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Okay, now Tan's level 64, and we're already getting set up here. Okay, now we have Fire Omega, our powerfulest fire attack now. We're getting somewhere. And by the way, the max level cap, I should discard you as level 99. If you want to go for that, go ahead and try it out. But I'm not personally going to be bothered trying to level up that high, since we don't really need it. Alright, we don't have, I mean, at this point there really be not much left to do anyways. Okay, what's that? Dark Storm. Okay, he's defeated. Okay, we won there, and there we go. Let's go and climb up to the top of this onion. You can see this is the Moltoy's house where we first found the Many statue. And over there, this is where our adventure began. This is where the meteor was. There is something shiny that you can. Do you want to get it? We got the meteorite piece. And with that, we are set to go. And with that, let us head out of here. Let's head back to Saturn Valley. And with other problems aside, we are done. We've done everything we can do. There isn't much left to do now, but just to head forward. If only I had a piece of the meteorite, I might be able to... Okay. Let's head to... Let's give him the meteorite piece, and... Oh yes! This is fantastic! What? Well, I've never actually seen this incredible rare element before. It is very intriguing. Alright, leave everything to us. And you get some rest. This is most fascinating. Alright. This is it. Your final trial. Before we head out tomorrow, I got some things we need to be sure we be ready for. Please be really prepared, because once you head forward into the phase disorder, you will be unable to return. So, I recommend doing a few things. Make sure you majorly prepare and store up items you will not likely need anymore. So, first off, things first, we are going to go back to... First, for recommendations. To make sure, if you want to get the most PP, we will need to go back to Dahlem and buy a lot of brain food lunch. So, first off, we need to go back to... First, we need to head over to Dahlem real quick. Buy as many brain food lunch as you can, because we are going to need those. Because brain food lunch, they restore the most PP of all PP. Okay, oh. This is not the house I thought it would be. I keep getting these houses mixed up. I don't know why. I don't know why we get these mixed up, but I... Brain food lunch. Get the brain food lunch. Alright. Yeah, brain food lunch will be very, very useful, because we will have a trial of enemies to go through before we get into the head of Giygas. So we gotta be ready. So we're just gonna take the privilege to buy a bunch of brain food and lunch right here. Because we will need this. No No, we don't need the bottled water. Alright, we're good here. Oh, I'm hiccuping like for some reason. Oh, hiccups. Oh, okay, now let's head. Now Saturn Valley. Now we have the biggest healing items yet. That we're gonna take a lot of those as well. Horns of Life will be very useful as well. And once we're done here, I want to see if you can store these real quick, because if you can, I want you to store these items. Because after you head beyond that point, you won't be needing those items anymore, because you won't be heading back. You'll have no need for them. Alright, Alright, so here we go. We're still here. We'll take as much money as we need, because we likely, after this point, we're not going to be needing much money. This should last us now. Piggy Jelly. Alright, now before we buy more, I'm actually going to go... I'm going to go ahead on it real quick, because there actually is some stuff I would like to store before we make any more preparations. So I will meet you there. Okay, so here's the stuff I want to store. Let's see if I can store these. Now, the receiver phone would likely not... Okay, we can't store the receiver phone, but the ATM... Okay, no, we have to hold on to these. Well, don't need the town map anymore, since we've never even used it from the get-go. Regular badge we're keeping. Any items we've never used, we will be storing those as well. So I will be storing the broken trumpet, because they're likely not going to be used. The guts capsule, because I've never even used it or had to use them. The sheriff's band, because I never had to use this. Okay, the locker's full. Overall, if you don't want to store these, just toss them. We're just gonna discard them. At this point, we'll just discard them, because we're not likely going to be using them again if the locker's full. But just store the key items, store any key items you no longer need. That's all I'm going to tell you. At this point, this is actually looking good. I don't want the big bottle rocket, but we'll take another multi-bottle rocket before we go. I think overall good with the bottle rockets. Overall, I think we're good. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take some preparations, and I will see you guys there when I'm fully prepared. We are ready. We are ready to head out. Now, the best option I could say here, if you feel like you screwed up majorly and feel like you didn't prepare properly, then I will do this. Okay, what's doing that? Hold on a minute, what the heck is doing that? I don't have control of my remote for some reason. Hold on a second. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here with the remote. My remote's not working properly, so hold on a minute. Oh, if you're using the Wii Virtual Console, then you can use a restore point and keep this restore point in case you need this. Because that will help you in the long run in the Virtual Console. But however, if you're playing this on a Super Nintendo, like a legit one, then copy this profile. Save this profile now, copy it on an empty profile, and you're good to go. And if you ever screwed up, you can return to that one and make other preparations so you can be ready. But overall, we are set. It is time to head out. Finally, it's complete. The Phase Store in version 2. It's equipped with 2 new features. First, it can repair your biological functions. Second, it can save your progress. Do not be afraid. Get right in. There's just one scene though. You might not be able to return, so make sure you probably outfill it. Are you ready to go? First, I want to talk to everyone first. Alright, first, I want to talk to everyone first. Zoom! Excellent. Alright, they don't really say anything else, so... Okay, so... yeah, we are ready. It's time to say goodbye, because we're likely not going to go back. Time to go. If you remember correctly, we've been in here before. Except we couldn't access this part of the area. Feels like there's nothing here though. Oh, what? It's you again. Greetings. So you're finally here. Excellent. You are truly excellent. There's only little time left. I'll give you the last power. I must go now. And after that, we get PSI Starstorm Omega right off the bat. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at it. It deals 200 points to the damage of each enemy. While Ness, on the other hand, this does... oh, actually... oh, wait! Starstorm Omega is actually pretty powerful than PSI Omega. That's how much it takes up. And over there we see that Master Saturn. This is supposed to be the prototype phase distorter. If you check it, there's a Horn of Life, but you really can't carry anything else. Okay, so... yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. If you need it, you can go ahead and take it. Just know it's there. Kidnap I was doing, but kidnap bad guy. Bad guy come zoom. Where to? To the past. Ding ding. Wait, the past? They're not here, are they? We got this one. Elsewhere. Not in this time period. Not good. Not good. Don't know what else we can do here. Oh wait, what the? The phase door has been completed. We can finish it quickly because of Mr. Saturn's incredible scientific skill. Giygas is attacking from our exact location, but he's attacking from many years in the past. Wait. So... impressive. Didn't take you this long. You've realized you actually need it. It took you this fast to actually complete another phase disorder. You must warp to the past and fight, but this is very hard for me to tell you, but oh, I think I gotta do. In order to defeat Giygas, who is attacking from the past, you must look to the past. This can be done with the way of the fifth. However, The machine cannot worth living seeing. Life is demolished in the process of warping. To accomplish into a robot. Send the robot to the past. Your body will be left behind. I cannot promise that your spirit will come back. Past. Understand that the four are the chosen ones. Do you still wish to face Giygas and by traveling to the past? If it's the only way, then there really is nothing else to lose. You accept this well knowing. What choice do we have? We gotta do it. You're ready to set your... Let me take a good look at you now. Jordan, please give me that red cap. Ready? Stand by. Jordan, Tam, Chino, Smith. There is no turning back now. Jordan, activate the Phaser Source 3 by your own hand. Live by following your own destiny. Will you do so? Only a few. I feel very fortunate to present at the beginning of this monumental...